But we think we did something spectacular this time. That is a lot of surprises for people, but it's a huge run.
The fans are going to get an opportunity to concentrate and enjoy.
One of the things that I love about Spider-Man growing up is how sort of witty and funny and charming and clever he is. And we spent a lot of time building a foundation of sort of the humor of Spider-Man that I really wanted to unleash, especially at the beginning of the film. He's so good at being Spider-Man. He's having so much fun being Spider-Man. I think that's something that is, we haven't really seen yet.
What do you think that Andrew Garfield brings to this role, and how is he going to continue to evolve as this character?
Well, he has such a deep understanding and abiding love for the character, and that trickster quality and that sense of what it means to be an outsider and to be sort of an underdog. I think Andrew has appreciated and understood that from a very early age and had a very personal connection to it. So he is incredibly protective of it, and it's really a beautiful thing to watch, that level of commitment and ability in an actor.
Speaking of Electro, he's evolved from the comics, which feels great because it's a modern-day Electro with still that look. I can really feel it. How did you come up with that look?
Well, there's some precedent in the comics and some of the later comics for that kind of thing, but I wanted him to, the color of electricity that we know of is sort of this blue lightning. That's what we think of when we think about electricity, so that was sort of the base of it. But I was looking at, I grew up in Wisconsin, and there's these huge thunderstorms that would come in and roll over the plains, and you could see the lightning exploding underneath the clouds. And I wanted to create that sort of terrifying sensation that you get when you see lightning on the inside of clouds, and that was sort of our visual mnemonic, our visual cue for the Electro character.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amirose.
So, we saw some pictures of you as Electro, which are very badass. Can you talk about the transformation from Max Dillon to Electro?
Well, you have to know Max Dillon first. And for people out there that really follow it, Max, his father was an accountant and left him as a child. And then his mom was very protective of him, but very doubting of his intellect. And then he actually got married at one point. Wife leaves him. So he's a broken man. But what we wanted to add to ours was that at this point, it's Max's birthday, and his mom doesn't remember his birthday. So he's shot out. So we wanted to capture three things. He's betrayed by his family, his love, and his job. Once we strike out and he becomes Electro, he's venomous. He's not joking around like Peter Parker and Spider-Man. He really wants to get it. He wants to burn the city down because he's just been hurt. And so it's an actor's paradise to have that type of setup, the complexity of the character.
Well, I can't wait to see it on AMC screens. Thank you so much.